CNBC TV 18 destination for all things hot and happening from the India AI Impact Summit, brought to you in partnership with Qualcomm. We have many guests lined up for you from the AI Summit through the course of the day. We have a lot of headliners from Sam Altman to, of course, N. Chandrasekharan, K. Kriti Vasan, many others who will be joining us here on the CNBC TV 18 India AI Impact Summit, including, of course, the global CEO of Qualcomm and others. Now, this is going to be a packed 1 week. Today, the Prime Minister is going to be here in the evening, and he is going to have a look over at all the arrangements. Remember, every large tech company is here at the AI Impact Summit. We are now outside of our studio. I'm going to give you a quick walk through of what you can expect through the course of the week. We are, of course, here at the Qualcomm Pavilion. What you will see from Qualcomm is their efforts on what they are doing as far as humanoids are concerned, on robotic arms, and of course the Snapdragon, and what it can power in an AI-led future. So that's what Qualcomm is putting up here. I'm wondering if we can get my cameraman to follow me so I can take you through the robot demo that's currently on. It is a robot that is fairly mobile, and we're going to squeeze our camera in so that we can actually get you to see what he is capable of. Can we get him to do the dance? There you go. This is not ready for commercial deployment yet, but it is being trained at this point in time, and the use cases will, of course, develop. But stay. The camera needs to stay with the robot, because we are going to get, there it is. Saroj, camera robot ki taraf dikhaiye. so that we see what moves he is capable of, and he does really have the moves at this point in time. So that's the Qualcomm robot for you in action live here at the India AI Impact Summit. Right next to the dancing robot is the robotic arm. As I was telling you, this is for high precision stuff. It of course is also not in commercial use at this point in time, but is something that Qualcomm is working on and developing. Let's walk through. We've got Microsoft right next door. So you've got the Microsoft Pavilion right next door to Qualcomm. AI for good, that is the slogan that Microsoft is going with. So we'll do a quick walk through around, and HCL Tech also going to be doing a lot of cool stuff with us here on CNBC TV 18. HCL Tech right next door to us as well. And as you may have noticed, even in Davos, they were pitching the AI story in a big way. AI is easy, impact is hard. We turn AI into measurable business outcomes at enterprise scale. That is the pitch that HCL Tech is making here to consumers, to investors, to clients, potential clients, and that's AWS right next door. And of course, we have Jio coming up, and Airtel right behind me as well. And that's the company that we just got you more details about, NASA. They've just done that big round with BlackRock. And you heard the CEO on CNBC TV 18 just a short while ago. So a lot of the companies that are in the news are also here at the India AI Impact Summit. This is the start of the Impact Summit. 18th and 19th will be the big days. 19th is when the headliners will be speaking. People like Mukesh Ambani, N. Chandrasekharan, Sam Altman, Sundar Pichai, they're all expected to present their keynotes on the 19th. Jensen Huang has had to drop out. That's been a last-minute cancellation. There was a lot of excitement and buzz around Jensen Huang of NVIDIA being here, but he's had to drop out last minute. We're now here at Jio, and Jio has a pretty big pavilion here as well at the AI Impact Summit, showcasing Jio Intelligence and all the use cases that Jio is currently working on. There's a whole segment on Jio Shiksha, which is what they're doing as far as education goes. There is one on agriculture, Jio Krishi, which is Jio's attempt at trying to see what or how AI can actually be used in agriculture. Democratizing AI for 1 billion plus Indians. That is the message that Jio is going with. So a whole bunch of use cases that Jio is showcasing here at the AI Impact Summit. As I was telling you, there's the Built for Bharat side of the Jio story, and we're going to be walking in that direction, and this is of course what they're trying to do on the healthcare side. So there's solutions across different sectors that Jio is displaying here at the India AI Impact Summit. Here's the built for Bharat Geo AI stack, and this gives you an idea of what Jio is attempting. You heard Mukesh Ambani on CNBC TV 18 talking about the AI agenda and the AI roadmap for the company. And here at the India AI Impact Summit, they're trying to showcase a little bit of that and give people a glimpse of what they are planning. We're now moving towards where? Towards. How are you? Good to see you. Nice to see you. Nice to see you, Meenakshi. We're going to time travel to the Mahabharat era and this is again part of the Geo Pavilion. So we're going to see what this does. Geo Sanskriti, AI for storytelling and culture, Mahabharat reimagined by AI. Let me go stand here and see what it does. So this is there, the Mahabharat, and this is essentially an interesting way of storytelling. We've been, of course, telling you how AI is also likely to impact the entertainment and film industry. You're now seeing people being able to churn out AI movies in a matter of minutes. So there's plenty of excitement here on the use cases, but of course the headlines are also equally disturbing on what it does to jobs, what it does to industries at large, the kind of disruption, and whether the world is really prepared for that kind of disruption. We've seen a lot of concerns around what it will potentially do to the SaaS story, to the India tech story, and of course the Indian IT services sector fighting back, saying that, look, this is being overdone. You cannot just throw AI at every problem. It has to be contextual, and you cannot replace software services with plugins as is being made out to be. It's not that simple, but of course the jury is still out. We will have to wait to see how all of this pans out. We're now walking towards the side of the pavilion that is going to have a lot more companies. We're all walking as we move around. There's plenty of action here. That's the Airtel and the AWS pavilions, and there's a lot of people. So it's very, very hard to film as we walk. But again, just to give you a rundown of what you can expect over the course of the next few days, through the course of this week, and of course on CNBC TV 18 we have our own events on the outskirts of the India AI Impact Summit. On the 18th we will be hosting an AI conclave in partnership with the Tatas, and of course on the 18th and 19th we also have an event in partnership with HCL Tech, where we are going to be bringing lots of headliners together to discuss the impact of AI across industries. And we have a breakfast CEO roundtable with Qualcomm and the global CEO of Qualcomm on the 18th morning. We're now heading towards OpenAI. Sam Altman is going to be here, and Sam Altman is also going to be on CNBC TV 18. He is going to be here in India. India has emerged as the second largest market for OpenAI in terms of a consumer base. Remember, they're offering their services free at this point in time to Indian consumers, and OpenAI is using India not just as an incubation hub, but also as a talent hub at this point in time. It's going to be interesting to see what Sam Altman has to say about the battle with Anthropic, which is currently heating up, and of course what the future looks like in terms of fundraising, the AI infrastructure build out, and a possible IPO in 2026. So watch out for Sam Altman on CNBC TV 18. We will bring you all the action there. ChatGPT and the OpenAI Pavilion here at the India AI Impact Summit. As I pointed out, India is an important market for OpenAI. And of course, Sam Altman had thrown the gauntlet at Indian tech, saying that will Indian tech be able to do an LLM? Well, the answer to that will kind of be revealed today when we have the sovereign AI models being launched by Sarvam. That takes place later this evening. So we will have Pratyush joining us to take us through what Sarvam is planning and what they've been able to put together as far as their sovereign AI model is concerned. So this is Schneider Electric. As we've told you, it's not just tech companies that are leading the AI transition or the AI pivot. It is large industrial companies, large industrial conglomerates that are also making the transition, making the pivot to AI, incorporating that as far as automation and industrialization is concerned. So this is Schneider powering AI from grid to chip, chip to chiller. That's what they're focusing on. The legal profession, here, LexLegacy.ai, we've got a lot of companies that are now focused specifically on law and the legal profession. Of course, the big question on what it does to jobs, that is going to be something that we will focus on. But there's a lot of new use cases, whether we talk about AI-driven surveillance being used for the defense sector, even being used in the industrial sector, to law, that you will see. We're now walking up to Meta. Meta, of course, has been showcasing its wearables, the glasses, which are powered, by the way, by the Qualcomm chip. So that's something that I did experiment with earlier this month in Davos. So Meta is going to be showcasing its wearables here. I'm wondering if we can walk into the Meta studio and see if they do have their glasses on display at this point in time. Yeah, there. Yes, they do, and that's what they're working on. The desk is closed because today it's not really open yet, but those are the Meta glasses that are on display, and Meta is going to be talking about how they see a wearable-driven AI future. You've got Infosys right here, and of course, as I pointed out, companies like Infosys, TCS have seen a significant hit, market cap being eroded significantly in the past week because of concerns on what AI is going to do to the Indian IT sector. But as I pointed out, they're fighting right back, and of course, each company is now trying to enhance and beef up its AI-led capabilities, train its employees on AI. Some companies have started to give out their AI-driven revenue as well. Separately, we saw HCL Tech doing that, we saw TCS doing that. So what is it going to mean in terms of the business model itself? What is it going to mean in terms of the way that contracts have been priced and billing has been done? All of those questions are questions that the Indian IT services sector is grappling with at this point in time. So that's Infosys, and of course you've got a bunch of you've got NVIDIA here. As I pointed out, Jensen is not going to be at the AI Impact Summit, but of course we've got a lot of folks here from the team, and that's the Zscaler is also somebody that you will see on CNBC TV 18. You just saw Yotta on CNBC TV 18 talking about data centers. That's one of the big stories that we're focusing on, the data center infrastructure build out. Part of the budget with that tax holiday being announced is going to be a theme and a story to watch out for. We're at Wipro, that's Wipro Intelligence for you. So Wipro also here showcasing what it is doing as far as AI is concerned at the India AI Impact Summit. And you'll see pretty much every company trying to showcase what they're doing differently, what is new as far as their AI offerings are concerned, and how they believe that they can make a rapid switch to a much more AI-driven future. That's going to be what the conversations here will really be about. But we'll keep you posted. This is a quick look around at what you can expect here at the India AI Impact Summit. It's a large venue. We're at the Bharat Mandapam. There's a large expo area where companies are showcasing their wares, and of course then there's a separate venue which is where you will see all the sessions take place, all the leaders speak. But this is where companies are going to be showcasing their offerings. So for now, I'm going to hand it back to you and come back with a lot more action here from the India AI Impact Summit.
सर घूमने के लिए